A rifle shot into the corner. Both runners score to make it 2-0. He eventually comes around, so it's 3-0 after 4. The first two guys get up and get on. I say take him out. But Fernandez pitches to Gibson. Home run. It's 6-0 in the 5th inning. Wow.
Pitches could be better. The home run to Gibson. But, you know, if he got a fly ball, it's a good pitch. See, the home run's a bad pitch, so what are you going to do?
I had Leach warming up in the inning before, and that inning starting off, you know, I figure I'm going to give him 3 hitters, see how he does. You know, he's one of my better pitchers. You know, I don't expect Gibson to hit a 3-run home run.
In the 5th inning, Mets make a comeback. Dykstra with 2 on and 2 out. Homers off Belcher over the right field fence. Suddenly it's 6-3. In the 8th inning, Jeffries rifles one into right field. Dykstra, who doubled, scores. Now it's 6-4. Then it's 2 on in that 8th inning. McReynolds is at the plate with 1 out, and the big play of the game. A roller towards shortstop. It looks like McReynolds is going to make it, but it hits Jeffries. Wow.
I just tried to jump over it, and it hit my spike. You know, it came up and hit something and hit my shoe. You know, I couldn't have stopped because I would have ran into Alfredo. We would have collided, and that would have been an interference on my part. So.
And that was the ball game. The Mets left dejectedly, and nobody lower than Howard Johnson, who's had a disaster for the series up until this point, and he's not feeling too good on his way to L.A.
But it's been more disappointing, you know, to every time you make an out, you know, to hear him booing you, all the way back to the dugout. I mean, I think it's a little unfair.
I think so. That guy has won a lot of big games for the Mets, and for the fans to jeer him is just not fair. By the way, Gibson re-injured his hamstring. They're not sure whether he's going to play tomorrow night. It will be Cone for us. The people in New York now are being represented by the Mets. The 2 losses by the Jets this season have been the only teams they faced that can throw downfield, including Cincinnati. Early in the game, Esiason gets a lot of time to throw. He can kill you, and this was ominous. 27 yards to Eddie Brown, a sign of things to come. Because of the score 9-0 Jets, Brown goes in motion, and it looks like Humphrey, left of your screen, is pointing. A little bit of confusion on the coverage, and Esiason hits him beautifully in stride. It's a touchdown. They were on their way. First team to run on the Jets, by the way. Right side of the line, Walter blows out Gastineau, and this guy, Icky Woods, that nobody ever heard of, from Nevada, Las Vegas, goes over 100 yards for the game, including this big gain. O'Brien goes back to pass here. You see the problem? He's got to feel the pressure to his left, and when he does, he should step into the pocket, but he doesn't. He goes down. It's not a good day for the Jets yesterday. Tonight, the Giants will play the Eagles in Philadelphia. This is usually a physical war, probably a lot of injuries, and the Eagles have come to the point where they're slight favorites because they're playing at home. It's a 9 o'clock start. The Islanders have already blown 2 games they should have won last night in L.A. Second period was looking pretty good. LaFontaine to Makela. His shot comes right back to him. He feeds LaFontaine, and he one-times it for his second goal. It was 5-2. 20 seconds to go in the period, 5-3. Here comes Gretzky. He eludes everyone, weaves his way through, and smacks it home for his 4th goal of the season already. In overtime, it's Taylor to Duchesne, and Billy Smith knows he should have stopped this one. This is a wrist shot to his right. He doesn't stop it, and the Islanders lose. Tonight, the Devils are playing at Madison Square Garden against the Rangers. No score first period. At Belmont, the double was C&M 2580. The triple, look at this, over 18,000 on D, A, and L. High Browser won the feature at $26. What a surprise. That's it in sports, and he's done.
You're so good, Jerry. You're so good. It's time now for today's drawing in the New York State Lottery. Francis Rodriguez is live in Albany to pick the winning numbers. Francis?
Thank you, Donna. Welcome to New York Lottery's daily number and win 4 drawings for today, Monday, October 10th, 1988. Tonight's winning numbers will be selected automatically from left to right, just as they appear on your ticket. Tonight's drawing is conducted and supervised by the New York State Lottery under the observation of an independent auditor from Deloitte, Haskins and Styles. Assisting me with the drawing is Cynthia Schwid. Don't forget to play Lotto this Wednesday. The jackpot is $3 million, including annuity interest. And now for tonight's daily number. The first ball up is 8, and the next is 0, and the last is 1. That makes the daily number 801. And now for win 4. First ball up is 6, and the next is 0, and the next is 8, and the last win 4 number for tonight is 3. That makes win 4 6083. Congratulations to all you winners.
And that's our report for this Monday, October 10th. I'm Donna Hanover.
I'm Brad Holbrook. Thanks very much for being with us. Hope to see you back here for USA Tonight at 10, and of course tomorrow night at 7:30. Good night.
WPIX has news bureaus in New Jersey on the Rutherford campus of Fairleigh Dickinson University, 223 Montross Avenue, and on Long Island at 3000 Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown.
Kelly LeBrock stars in Weird Science next on the 8 o'clock movie.
Get ready for something you've never tasted before. New Fresh and Natural brand premium pasteurized orange juice.
Fresh and natural, a luscious new name. Fresh and natural, the difference is plain. Not from concentrate or fresh squeezed, taste it. New Fresh and Natural, come on and taste it. Come on and taste it. New Fresh and Natural.
All premium.
New Fresh and Natural.
Not from concentrate. New Fresh and Natural orange juice. The name says it all.
As a candidate, Michael Dukakis called Boston Harbor an open sewer. As governor, he had the opportunity to do something about it, but chose not to. The Environmental Protection Agency called his lack of action the most expensive public policy mistake in the history of New England. Now, Boston Harbor, the dirtiest harbor in America, will cost residents $6 billion to clean. And Michael Dukakis promises to do for America what he's done for Massachusetts.
Jim Courter is a leader for New Jersey's future. In Congress, Jim led the way for lower taxes, creating jobs and igniting our economy. Jim Courter is effectively working with me to save our environment. He stood up to James Watt to block oil drilling off the New Jersey shore. And Jim delivered New Jersey's first Superfund cleanup. Now, Jim Courter backs my plan to relieve the pressures of growth with a sensible road and transit network.
Jim Courter, a bright new leader for New Jersey's future. Here are a few facts Frank Lautenberg can't deny. Lautenberg did vote himself a pay raise June 16, 1983. Lautenberg has taken over $60,000 from New Jersey's worst toxic polluters. Pete Dawkins has taken none. And did you notice? Lautenberg could not deny he's personally pocketed tens of thousands of dollars trading stocks in companies that do business with the government. Frank Lautenberg, he'll deny anything to get elected as long as he can make some money on the side.
The following program is brought to you in full stereo sound. Next on Universal Pictures' debut network, meet the perfect woman. She's going to show you a very good but very weird time. Before he created the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, director John Hughes created a fantasy. You're staring at no ordinary woman.
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
You're in for no ordinary time.
Walking down the street.
Anthony Michael Hall, the fabulous Kelly LeBrock, for the first time on television. Weird Science, a debut network special presentation, coming up next.
Universal Pictures Debut Network's presentation of Weird Science is brought to you in part by Pontiac. We build excitement.